This is the S&P 500 one-day reading for December 29th, 2022. It's currently November 6th, 2022, 11:17 p.m. Eastern Time. The overall theme of behavior, we have multiple headwinds pushing the S&P 500 lower. Behavior around the high, we have a rally that increases with momentum moving into the high. Behavior around the low, there's a significant bottom or significant trough here. It looks like it's first thing in the morning. Or maybe we hit it twice. It's again just a little bit after a move higher. But in any case, some price swings here, guys. We should be set up for both a long position and a short position based on the opportunities that transpired on the 28th. And it looks like even though we opened from a higher position, a higher price level, even though we open in the pre-market at a higher price level, that price level is brief. It's very brief, easily missed. We fall through multiple support levels into the open. We hit a trough at the open after a significant drop from a prominent crest or peak, and then there's a big excuse me. So we open higher in the pre-market. We're at that price level very briefly. We fall pretty fast through multiple support levels. And then right around the open or in the first half hour, there's a notable move to the upside. Or at the open, there's also a prominent low. Either the same low that we have in the pre-market or a low, almost as low. But we have a notable move or the beginning of a rally higher out of the open. That's followed by a decline from a prominent peak or crest. Looks like I'm advised to open up some protection at that high there around 10 o'clock-ish. And then there's a decline from like roughly 10 into 11-ish where we see another prominent low or trough that forms there. So we go from a low to a high to a low and then back to another high here. We have bumping between like roughly 11 and 12. We have bumping up against resistance, moving higher, bumping along resistance, moving higher, and then we come to a crest or peak at resistance midday. It's a trade opportunity. We will see lower price levels towards the end of the day. Yeah, I'm definitely advised to open up some protection here at that first high in the day, guys. But at midday, I'm selling from resistance and from a crest down to and through a support level, and then I do a U-shape. We do a U-shape reversal below that support level, come back and reuse it as support, followed by a notable decline, a real big decline that picks up steam off of that midday high and moving into the end of the day, where we see some bearish price swings and then multiple failed attempts to break through a key resistance level, followed by multiple headwinds pushing the S&P lower into the close. Looks like we in the post market have some sideways rotation or volatility that moves sideways, and then there's a fast sudden move higher, marking the end of that sideways rotation or that sideways volatility. Yeah, my sense is to open up protection first thing in the morning. That's my sense. Very first thing in the morning, open up protection in the midst of a big move higher. Wait for the move higher, but it should be first thing in the morning. And that's the 29th of December 2022 for the S&P 500 sneak preview card for the 30th. Out of a decline, there's a notable move from the bottom of a range all the way to the top of a range. Make sure you follow that rule of karma, my friends. Pay a little bit forward, a little bit backwards. Make sure whatever you spend that money on, you spend it out of love, and the universe is going to send it back to you tenfold in all directions. I'll see you guys on the next one.